Welcome to the Stars and Cards Lounge.
Wow, how you guys doing?
We're live at the lounge. Let's go. How you guys feeling? Who are you?
So no response means nobody's in here? Okay, well, we can just go one-on-one with you and I, Eric.
No, people are here. What you got to tell them who you are.
Well, I'm Elana from Searchlight Tarot.
And I'm Eric from Big E Astrology. And we're live at the lounge. How you guys feeling tonight? So we are going to have fun, and we are going to do some live astrology and tarot card readings. We're going to talk about the energy of the Sagittarius new moon and pull some cards. Tarot cards.
It's not cards, it's cads.
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 We got the cads. You guys ready for some cads? I love it. I love it. I love it. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, look, we got plenty of people.
Oh, Searching Al's here.
Wow, we got a lot of people now. Hey, everybody.
Woo-hoo. Love it. Mystic Born. All right, everybody's doing good. I'm good. Head gone. Disivered Riz quartz on head, hot rod of it. Okay, whatever works for you, man. I always put the amethyst crystal on my head with the pyramid, and it seems to get rid of all my headaches. It just opens everything up.
I like that. And, you know, I got my crystal here. Keeping us ready for the third eye energy. So we're going to get to all your questions and do live astrology and tarot readings. But we do first want to pull some cards for the Sagittarius full moon coming up this week, which is Friday, the 19th at 8:44 p.m. Eastern, 28 degrees. Okay?
New moon, right? Or full moon?
I'm sorry, new moon. Yeah, it's a new beginning.
New beginning of the new year.
And it's the last new moon of the year. And you know what's so cool, Elana? You guys, this is a universal 9-year numerology. So all the negative stuff, negative people, bad habits, cursing, eating, picking your nose, whatever it is, we want to leave it behind this year. But we want to leave it behind this year because next year, 2026, is a universal 1 year, a new beginning for the next 9-year cycle. Muy importante. So you want to pull some cards and I'll explain the astrology energy for the new moon?
Yeah. I'm going to let you guys watch this card fly out so you guys can say, oh, she's making that stuff up. I can't do that.
She's not making nothing up. She's the real deal. It's so good to see you guys. Listen, we love you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Make sure live, you guys smash the like button.
Message for collective. What would you like to say? Thank you. Message for the collective. Thank you. Message for everyone here today viewing us.
Shuffle so hard.
That's just how I shuffle. Ooh, the card that flipped in the center of the deck is toxicity. The devil. Now, hey, I want to talk about this. All right.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people see this card and they automatically think like the Exorcist. It's not what it means. It means that maybe there's a part of us that we need to dechain ourselves from. And I feel like saying we're right before the new part of a new season, the new year. So maybe we all need to start looking at maybe behavioral patterns, people we're surrounding ourselves around, people that are putting us down into toxic energy, and unchain ourselves from that. Because underneath the deck is wish fulfillment, and hold on to what you feel you deserve and put the hard work into the Queen of Earth. You guys, I just feel sources saying that everything around us is trying to show us that we're our own guidance, and that if there's situations in your life that aren't making you happy, trust your own intuition. I mean, I talk about this all the time. If your gut's telling you something, leave old energy behind that isn't serving you, whether it be a friend, a family member, or somebody you hang out with, not the right connections, because what awaits for you is beautiful connections. It's like putting one chapter behind you so you can welcome in and make room for the new. The new. We have to make room for it in order for it to come in.
I love that.
To say
and you know what's so great? So I just want to say, right, as we're doing this show, we're at the Libra moon at 29 degrees, and at 8 p.m. Eastern, the moon will enter into Scorpio right around there. So, you know, you're seeing that. But this Sagittarius new moon is at 28 degrees, conjunct the galactic center, also conjunct Venus at 24 degrees. It is squaring Neptune and Pisces. I'm going to explain this. It's in conjunction, also known as the quincunx in astrology, to Uranus at 28 degrees in Taurus. And that's where it's like, they're not communicating, right? Sagittarius and then Taurus, they're not really seeing each other clearly. But Taurus and Sagittarius can be very connected to finances. We know Sagittarius is about our wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies. And being conjunct Venus, we have got to be devoted to our freedom, our adventure, to new knowledge, new beginnings, new wisdom, right? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. We could have some issues with the stock market and finances. Bitcoin could collapse, all these things. There's nothing to fear. But one thing that's important to remember, the moon is in Sagittarius. Jupiter is in Cancer. That's what we call in astrology, Elena, mutual reception, right? Because Jupiter is the ruler of Sag and the moon is ruler of Cancer. So they're in each other's houses.
And that's fascinating because Cancerians are so intuitive. I've been seeing intuition in all the readings lately and a Wheel of Fortune a few times. So trust your intuition and let everything align how it means.
Exactly. And at this new moon, the intuition, the divine feminine and divine masculine, and our emotional intelligence is going to expand to higher wisdom, higher consciousness. Now, I want to speak about this square to Neptune, Elena, because Neptune, it's been there in Pisces since 2011. When it leaves January 26th, it's 165 years, so nobody living will experience this again. This is the end of an era, the end of a road. That's why we're literally entering a new energy and a new beginning in 2026 when Saturn and Neptune go into Aries, the Ram. So what does this mean? I want you to think about how you've lied to yourself, how you've been deceived, the deception from the media, the social media, from friends, all this confusion. The social media started while Neptune was in Pisces, right? X, Twitter, around 2010, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. And I want you to think, what is going to dissolve, what may go away when it goes to Aries, and what may last. But one thing that may dissolve is us being confused by the AI, us being manipulated by the television and the media. And so what I like to say is you need to become your own media by trusting your intuition.
Yeah. You don't be deceived by what you see. Trust yourself.
Yeah. And
All
these
right.
two eyes will lie to you. So make sure you use this eye.
And
It's
this
better.
intuition, this instinct. So let's see. We got any questions tonight for us? Because I know you're all just dying to ask Big E some
Yeah,
questions.
come on, let's talk about it.
Hi, Eric. Bye, Eric. Anyway, who's next?
Hey, I ain't going anywhere tonight. Thank God.
He's here. So let's bring it on. All right. Sag Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising. Glad to be here. Wow, that's a lot.
Wait.
A lot.
Sag Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. So that Aries is the most authentic ascendant and the top two most rare with Aries and Pisces. That moon on the ascendant, sometimes you and mom can kind of, get at it a little bit. But remember with the moon, you wear it on your face and everybody comes up to you, is asking you questions and this and that. And they're looking for you for emotional guidance. The Aries moon can be impulsive sometimes. And with Saturn and Neptune coming there in 2026, you have to slow down. Don't be overly impulsive. That Sag Sun in the 9th house, you and Dad could have,
We got a lot of questions coming in here, E.
Okay, you and Dad could have some interesting energy. But remember, just make sure this new moon, you're focused on your expansion, your new beliefs, and you may have a book to start writing.
All right, beautiful. Next. Yeah. Okay, ready? Single Sag here. Love. Love is in the air. I got something else here too I want to bring up. But Eric,
okay, Sag, yeah, it's a good time for love. Juno's in Sag, Mars and Venus is in Sag. So Sag, remember I've been saying on the last few episodes since Sag season started, they could find themselves over the holiday season somebody putting a ring on it, or you can meet somebody. But be aligned with your self-love and your intuition and do you. And on that journey and path, you can find somebody.
Hi, New Zealand.
Hey, New Zealand. Hey, Australia. Hey, Glasgow. Hey, Scotland. Hey, everybody.
I think that somebody brought up a question about Neptune, and I can't get back to it fully. But I just think that, right now is really, there's so many endless possibilities for everyone. And you guys just got to embrace your own heart right now with what you want and believe you're going to attract it. Capricorn, Aquarius moon, and Leo rising. I would like to know about my love life.
Ooh, Leo rising, Capricorn, what? Sun or moon?
I would say sun because it's Aquarius moon and Leo rising. Capricorn
Okay,
sun.
the Leo moon in the 7th house, your mom could be up in the cookie jar in your relationship. So be like, But with the Aquarius moon, you have a lot of wisdom and the knowledge and karma to pour out to your mom, but to your partner. The 7th house is other people, relationships, marriage partner, business partnerships. That Capricorn sun in the 6th house, you'll burn off the work enemies, sicknesses and illnesses rather quickly. And with the Aquarius moon in the 7th house, you can get all into the crystals, the esoteric knowledge. And in terms of love, Pluto is there. So you've got to continue to transmute out all the negative energies in your life so then you can match the frequency of the partner that you want to connect to. Okay. Ooh. And Jupiter will be on your ascendant starting June 30th for a year, or July 1st, but really June 30th, July 1st.
Okay.
So that could be somebody, a partner.
Okay, you guys, we're just going to try to move as fast as we can. We got a lot of questions, but we actually brought this up in our last episode, Teresa. How do you both feel that 3i Atlas?
Okay, so 3i Atlas is coming.
Hold on. I'm not done with the question yet, Mr. E. How do you feel about 3i Atlas nearing to us and the new moon both on Friday? How do you both feel this will affect all of us? We brought that up.
Yes, you'll see it on Monday's episode. So 3i Atlas, and it's not just the 19th. We got the 19th, the new moon, 3i Atlas. The 21st is the winter solstice. So this is like a little energy portal. That's why the news is getting crazier and crazier. There's violence and wars and all this stuff. Ignore that and focus on your positive thinking, being optimistic. And this is an invitation with the sun and moon conjunct the galactic center to embrace our galactic family, to choose who we are moving forward with our own tribe. But we've got to realize when there's new information and it goes against what you were programmed, because Sagittarius is the most dogmatic sign, you got to clear out the subconscious mind and release the subconscious programming. At this point, you guys should realize pretty much 85 to 90% of what we were taught since we were born out the womb has been a lie. And that can be hard for some people to accept, but that's the reality. So we got to expand our minds to new information and new beliefs, but stay centered in the heart chakra, right? That's the human design prophecy, Elana, that we're leaving the solar plexus, and in 2027, we're going to vibrate from the heart chakra as a collective.
And we're all separating from the scumbags of the world. Okay, Lady Luna Rose. That's what the mothership screaming.
I love how eloquent she is.
Okay, Neptune, 12th house, Aqua Sun, Cap Rising, Leo Moon.
Neptune and Sag. Well, hopefully you never joined a cult, but it does dissolve dogmatic. No, a lot of Neptune Sag people do join cults. It's not a joke. So, but it dissolves the organized dogmatic religion. If, your family, we're devout Catholics, you're kind of like, I want nothing to do with the Catholic Church. Crazy. So, but the Aqua Sun in the 2nd house and the Cap Rising, you're here to really, number one, get into the parasite cleanses. I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn. Check, whatever. I want you to be safe. But you have to purge and detox. But guess what? Your speech is going to be magnified. Your intuition is going to be magnified. Pluto will be in your 2nd house to 2044. You're going to be no joke. And you may be earning money through the technology in a different way than you have before.
So I guess the advice would be open to something new with your mind.
Be open to something new, but also remember, you don't have to be in that grind hustle. Capricorn risings, Elana, they feel so obligated. I got married, got to have 2 kids, the dog, the white picket fence.
It's enough already. It's like, get off of me.
Yeah, it's like Capricorn, slow down. But guess what? Their subconscious mind in 12th house, all they want to do is travel the world and go to Timbuktu and ancient Kemet and go to Greece and go here. So
who asked the question is she does Reiki, so cool. She's already a natural healer.
Well, I know she's great at Reiki with Neptune in the 12th house, and her dreams are off the charts. Make sure you're writing them down with a pencil.
A pencil.
Yes.
So you can erase it and change some words.
Because the pencil, right? That's connecting you to nature.
Oh, yes. I have a little joke with that. Whenever people say, "Can you do it this day? Can you do that?" I always tell people, "I'll pencil you in."
That's right, girl.
Hi, folks. Hand pink waving. I love hand pinks. Okay. Anything for 33/6. I don't know what that means. Anything for 33/6.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. 33/6.
3369. That's a lot of manifestation numbers.
Well, let me tell you something. I've been doing it, but you guys should try this. The Nikola Tesla, right? For manifesting also. Focus on one thing at a time, but write it down 3 times in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, and 9 times at night, and verbally speak it out loud as well.
I love that, Sea Turtle Love. Yes, we are gonna view by the people who are doing
Sea Turtle Love.
Okay, Sea Turtle Love, the people who are doing the inner work on raising our consciousness, realizing that there's more to life than being subservient to other people. It should
Or to the system.
be equal give and take in love, and we're raising our frequency with love. Yes, we're going into a new vibration with love.
We
For the
are.
people who choose not to change, and for the people who are so ignorant, they have blinders on, they will attract their own kind. That's why I believe there's going to be a separation. And when it happens within the next so many years, I'm not going to tell you when I think it's going to happen. You'll see.
The separation's already started. You feel the divide between the 3D and the 5D.
I'm talking about a real separation. So you guys are going to be like, she was right. And we'll all be there together. We'll be like, woohoo! I'll bring the champagne. Okay.
Well, wait, can I just say something real quick? You know what's really powerful, you guys? We got to pay attention because our media won't cover it. Do you know that they literally shut everything down in Italy because they didn't like what the left or the right were doing? And they were like, we're not doing any digital IDs. They shut Italy down. They said, we're not going to work. We're not paying bills. We're not paying taxes. They shut it down. And so we got to take alert, America, Canada, Australia, right? As they try to enslave us with this AI and technology, we're going to have to rebel, 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 rebel.
Isabella said, what happened, guys? No matching colors on the live. You want to know what? I'll tell you, Isabella, I changed my clothing 5 times because I've been working all day. And
I changed my shirt since last time I saw you.
I had some personals to do, and I had YouTube to do, and I had something else to do. And so this is like my 5th change.
But honestly, let's tell them honestly, when you see us wear the same shirt, it is really just we're in tune because we don't talk about wardrobe with each other.
What's so weird too is sometimes how much we're on the same frequency. Sometimes I'll be like, we have to meet up for whatever recording or talking over the show or whatever. And I can hear him saying, are you coming? Are you coming? And I'll look on my phone. I'm signed in. When are you going to be here? I'm just like, I'm coming. You're in my head.
It's kind of beautiful. And thank you for noticing that. But yeah, we are definitely so in tune frequency wise and aligned.
Sure
it's really beautiful.
People are connected to somebody of the same frequency, and you guys can almost call each other at the exact time, almost speak each other's words. It's so awesome. And think how it's going to be when we finally do shift into that next era of our lives. But I'm going to call it whatever you want to call it, a higher vibration. Then we're going to be on a higher frequency, and we'll be using more mind than words.
Yeah. And you know what's coming April 26th? We're late night to 25th. Uranus and Gemini for the next 7 years. And that's when a lot of the clairs may come online for you guys. Clairaudient, claircognizant, all the clairs, mental telepathy. Who knows? April 26, 2026.
Birthday.
That's whose birthday?
My spouse's.
Wow. Well, that's powerful because Uranus is coming into Gemini. Okay. And for a Virgo rising, that's in the 10th house of public image, legacy, and career.
You know what, Venetia's, I've been having weird dreams lately, and I usually never dream. I've been having the weirdest dreams myself, and they're deep. And I'm like, wow, I just think there's a lot going on in the inner planes right now. And, you know, when we leave our body, it's like we go somewhere else and we're just experiencing all these different energies because the shift is coming in. I'm telling you guys, you don't believe me? I don't care. You can say, oh, she's nuts, whatever. But in 10 years, you guys are going to see I'm right on the money.
Oh, they'll say it way before 10 years. It's coming. Mira ahora. It's coming. Yeah.
How do you know if we are on the right path to shift into the new frequency? Because you're true to thyself about things.
Yeah.
You're not settling. You're not allowing poor behavior in your own circle. I mean, yeah, we all got to go to a job.
Letting others disrespect you, take advantage of you.
You know, at the same time, you're surrounding yourself in your own high vibration, and you're not going to allow outside forces to enter your own bubble. You know, of course, we all have a bad day. Nobody's perfect, but you're in a good, when you know you're on the right path, when you're just true and energies to start coming your way. And 90% of the time, you have more good days than bad days. That's when you're on the right vibration.
But smile, vibrate from your heart chakra. Remember Pisces North Node, Saturn, Neptune. Compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy for yourself first, then to others. And Elena, were you about to say the word gooder? I like that. Gooder. Gooder.
Be a gooder person.
Be a gooder person.
Do you mean when the Italians want went on strike to protest the genocide in Gaza? The only
No. They did that, yes, and so did Ireland and other nations. But no, they shut it down for the financial corruption in their country and for even trying to get. So you know what happened in Vietnam? Were doing things, and also in England where they're trying to put the digital ID on all of us. Some people are like. Some countries are like, we ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. They're doing the Cypress Hill. They're not playing.
She wants to know what I think about our intelligence. Will it improve? I think that the evolved souls are going to skyrocket through the ceiling. I think that will be so intuitive.
That's Uranus and Gemini. Yeah, the intelligence is good.
The evolved souls, once again, not everybody, but the higher consciousness people, the lights are just going to skyrocket. And your whole, I'm telling you guys, we are having a shift. And I know Eric's like, we're in one right now, but I'm talking about there's going to be a separation. And the people who are doing the inner work are going to be taken somewhere else. And you guys, it's a beautiful place, okay? Because I heard many years ago, let the dogs fight it amongst themselves. And that's what's going to happen.
Preach.
I'm not preaching, I'm speaking truth.
That's right.
And I just want you guys to be in your highest vibration. If you're a member of our channel, then you are on the right path because you are here. You guys understand us. You get us. You're not ignorant like, oh, I think this is how I think of people who are ignorant. They have these blinders on. They can't see beyond what they see in front of them.
And I will tell you this too, Elena. We've got to stop relying. I want you guys to trust your intuition, become your own media. Turn off the idiot box. I don't care if they're talking, they're lying. I don't care if it's CNN, Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC. Ignore it. Even a lot of the social media. We've got to trust what's in our heart and our intuition. Your gut won't guide you wrong. It really won't.
I want to answer that question. Have you ever heard of a person having their lightness taken away because I could not mature that way? I don't think anybody's lightness can be taken away. I don't think that, we put so much pressure on ourselves to be a certain way, but we all have our own mission, meaning Eric and I, we're here. Our mission is to keep spreading love and light amongst many other people who are on social media. Not all of them. But even if you know what, this is what I want to say to you. Even if you, Kathy, were just in your own little weird bubble, okay? But you went to work or you're around certain people and you spread a few kind words that maybe touch somebody's heart or maybe help them mend. You're a light worker. You have empathy, and that's a light worker. Anybody who has empathy and feels is a light worker.
Yeah. And, it costs nothing to say something kind to another that you may literally change their day, save their life.
Yeah.
We don't
I think
know.
everybody in this room right now has empathy. You're all empathic. You all are telecommunicators of empathy and feel, because you would not be here if you were not. So you all feel, you probably all love animals. You probably all have instincts about things for people. If you see somebody getting hurt, you're like, oh my God, you're probably the first one to jump in. You're not one of the ignorant, dead souls on this planet that chooses their own ego, pride, and disgusting arrogance over your own self.
And Elena and I talk about it on the show a lot, but I want you guys to know we all have spiritual gifts. I can see it in the birth chart. So don't doubt yourself. You may not have identified it yet, but trust me, you have it. You really do.
I'll ever know.
Yeah.
You know what? I always think back, people who helped me along the way after my mom passed away, and came onto my path that would say things to me. And I remember this one girl, I was going through a lot of relationship problems with, of course I had to, experience my own problems. And she said to me, she was beautiful. She was a Libra. She said, look at yourself as a rose. And this will always stay with me. Every time you give yourself to somebody, you're giving away one of your petals. And then all that's left is thorns. So she said, maybe you should think about you before you invest in something that isn't giving you what you need, love. And
that's deep.
That was very deep. I'll never forget.
A
lot of soul in there. And those words stuck with me, but that was her gift. She had words of making me look at something in a different way.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I had a Libra change my life too, Elena.
She didn't change my life, but she opened my eyes about something.
Well, listen,
I need this new moon to do its thing. So bad hand, green crystal ball. Let's go.
That's right. Let's go. And it's going to do a lot of things. A lot of
Thank
thank
you so much. You guys are so sweet. So let's go ahead and talk about, you guys want to talk about 2026? Yeah.
or
Okay.
also known as 2026. I
Eric,
like
wait a minute. Eric, in a recent video, you said the upcoming Neptune and Saturn transits into Aries will have the biggest impact on Aries. Were you talking about the impact it'll have on Aries sun signs or Aries rising?
all three, sun, moon, and rising. So one thing you need to understand, Saturn and Aries can bring some arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, but what it's going to make Aries energies do is think before they react. You won't be allowed. You'll find bad energy when you are overly impulsive, when you assert without thinking. So Saturn is there to restrict you. But remember, you guys, Saturn, the karmic teacher, will give you more rewards when you are disciplined, structured, and organized and respond to your abilities. Aries, what's your greatest ability? You are the pioneer maverick. You are the tribal leader. You guys just do it. You initiate. But Aries has got to slow down. The Neptune, that's going to make you be a little bit more magical, be a little bit more spiritual. Sometimes Aries is so work and initiating oriented that they don't stop and realize, hey, let me go within, let me pray, let me meditate, let me tone, let me get my sound bowl, my crystals. So you're going to have these things. And with Saturn, it will literally, when you face obstacles and you push through, don't give up, because Aries likes to start but doesn't always finish. When you push through the obstacles, it's literally creating new synapses in your frontal lobe and the cerebral cortex. Do you guys know you're not really adults until the Saturn returns? Now, no secret, Elena. Women mature faster than men, at least 2.5, 3 years earlier. Between 25 and 28-year-olds, women are truly coming into adult. Men, it's more like 27 to 31. And this is also scientifically in terms of your brain fully forming.
Okay, Jackie, I'm going to answer your question. Thank you, Eric.
Yes.
Jackie Lopez has a great question.
Jackie Lopez.
As a light worker, how do you know if you are doing what your higher self wants you to do to be in the right path? I picked up and moved to take care of my mother. Now I feel like I put my life on hold, because your life is on hold.
That's okay.
But meanwhile, while your life is on hold, you're probably doing a lot of inner reflection work.
Yes.
And actually, when you get out of this situation, it's almost like you're just going to be a brighter light. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now.
Don't doubt yourself. And that time of introspection and learning, you should be building. So when you're done with all that you need to do with mom, that you're ready to launch into a new vibration and energy. And there's life lessons to learn. I took care of my mother about 20 years, and I would do it multiple lifetimes over again. She was the survivor of breast, brain cancer, and then had dementia. And it was my greatest assignment in life.
Do you think Year of the Horse will be good for us folks?
I love horses, so I'll say yes. I don't know that. I know a little bit about Chinese zodiac, but the Year of the Horse, it's a new beginning. So it's time for us to run, to move forward.
Do you know what you are in the Chinese zodiac?
I'm a dog, I'm a double metal dog, baby.
All right. I'm a tiger, so you're okay.
Oh, a tiger.
But yeah, I think that, you know what, I love the Chinese astrology. I love Eastern philosophy. I am all about Eastern medicine. And in reality, I think that, you know, if it feels right to you, the horse, think of a horse. They love to run. They love freedom. They're very majestic. They're very kind creatures. They don't mean aggression. And
I was just going to say that word, majestic. Yeah.
Yeah, they're majestic. I think it's the year of all of us becoming more majestic with ourselves.
So true.
Oh, I got another dog in here. Teresa's a dog too. You two can hang out together in the fields.
Remember, us dogs, we're very loyal.
You learn a lot taking care of a parent. Amen. You sure
really do. Oh my God, my mom taught me so much, you guys.
Patience, understanding,
compassion, empathy.
And
you know what? One thing that really happened to me, I made it my personal goal to make my mother laugh every single day. And then that made me laugh, and we all felt better. You know what I mean? So yeah, taking care of a parent, I'm not saying it's easy, but do it with your whole heart, because you know what? Your mother, she gave you life.
Yeah, and you know what? We're always where we're supposed to be, you know. And I actually got a message today from somebody saying that They're going to get you evicted and so forth and so forth and so forth. And I thought to myself, maybe you're just not supposed to be there anymore because they're raising the rent and this person can't afford it and this and that.
Something
And
better will come along.
and you know, I talk about this in my readings, and Eric talks about it, but there's a reason why things happen, because maybe it's time for you to move somewhere else. Maybe it's time for you to go somewhere else because there's different experiences you need to learn and live. You know, everything is, we're always being divinely guided, but we fight it. We're like, no, I gotta stay here. This is where I belong. And then, you know, and you're just fighting the forces. You can't fight the forces when the universe wants you to go or move or quit your job or get out of it.
Yeah.
It happens because there's something better waiting for you.
Listen, I never thought I would leave New York City. I was there for 40 years. Moving out to Arizona was a big shift and change for me. But it's been a blessing. You know what I mean? So you have to embrace the unknown and be open to change. This energy, this new moon is a mutable energy. The mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Pisces. And we have got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, especially once Uranus enters Gemini for the next 7 years. That's going to be your mantra. I'm comfortable with whatever comes my way.
Uranus is entering Gemini for the next 7 years.
Yes, girlfriend.
Let me start praying now. My planet's
well, for you, that's in your 7th house of relationships in the marketplace.
Oh, okay. All right, then we're okay. Just joking. We enjoy all your energy. You know why we have our energy? Because of the energy you guys give us.
Oh, we love you guys. And thank you for just making the channel so much fun. But your comments, like even the last episode, you guys were just saying beautiful things like you guys are so much fun and you make it so fun and so positive. And the fact that we can even be a 15, 30, 25-minute break to give you a smile, that's what it's all about.
Isn't that what it's all about? I mean,
yeah.
And I would rather tell you the truth than give you a bunch of hogwash. I mean,
definitely.
You know, the truth in a nice way, a compassionate way. I mean, the truth seekers are the people who speak with truth and beauty. And, you know, it's not about just speaking truth harshly. It's about understanding that there's something bigger out there.
Yeah.
Oh. Anybody have a question for Eric? Because I answered all the questions last time, so it's Eric's turn.
Oh, you mean when I was coming in and out every 4 to 7 minutes?
It's so funny because you would
like 30 seconds,
and you would say, "Well, it's the light," and then boom, you'd be gone.
Oh my God, you guys. That was the Gemini super full moon energy. I swear it was. And the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. And by the way, the shadow period ends on Wednesday, the 17th. So that'll be nice.
Do a golf clap, everybody. No, you know the golf clap.
Okay.
So you know what I think? I think we should pick a person and have them come on the show with us. Who wants to be on the show with us?
Oh my God. Well, I don't know if we can have somebody come on right now.
I know. I had moved from
the next live.
I had moved from Michigan to Florida and was loving it. Then 4 years later, I had to move back. I am currently in Puerto Rico at the moment to help her sell her house.
Oh, okay. Puerto Rico, ho, Puerto Rico.
No, I tell you,
I've never been to Puerto Rico. I've always wanted to go. One day. Been to Aruba and Bahamas and Jamaica and St. Thomas.
Okay, Car has a question for you, Eric.
Who has a question?
I'm a Gemini and Virgo moon, and I have written children's books and my memoir. What's a good time for me to put that out on Amazon?
Okay, do you happen to know your rising sign? Because that would help me a little bit more in terms of learning about your 3rd and 9th house. If you know your rising sign, put that in. But I will say this, you are a writer. The South Node is in Virgo right now, and we're about to enter a new cycle in the universal 1 year. So it's up to you. I would say before July 27th of 2026, but you can even do it, at the top of the year. Trust your intuition. I always want to empower you because you know what's best for you, right? Now, if I know your rising sign, I can literally tell you certain things. Jupiter's in Cancer. Jupiter and Mercury can be connected to writing and abundance. You know what I mean? Same with Venus. So you are very mercurial. And you know what happens with Gemini Virgo energies? We overanalyze, we overthink. Sometimes you just got to throw the Frisbee out there and let it go.
Yeah. You're welcome, Diane. Thank you.
You're going to do great with it and keep writing. I love that.
DMF has a question for me. Elena, could you ask Source what's going on with a coworker I'm in love with, crossing with?
Oh,
Aries in my mid-30s, and he's an older Capricorn. What are his current intentions?
oh, that's a good question.
An older Capricorn, huh?
An older Capricorn.
Those Capricorns, I tell you.
Even if they weren't older, they'd still be older.
Listen, Capricorns, I dealt with a few Capricorns in my heyday. They're tough creatures. I mean,
found Capricorn ladies to be tough to date, Elena.
Well, they're very hard to date. I mean, they're very charismatic and they know how they come across with, but then they kind of like mentally mess with me. And I was just kind of like, I don't like being mentally messed with. I'm an Aquarius. You know, like either they were afraid of pursuing it even further or they wanted me to chase them, and that was never going to happen. So let me see.
Aquarius is not chasing you.
8 of Wands, Ace of Swords, strength and courage with the 10. He might be going through a recovery period in his life, meaning that there's something that he's been through that he's still recovering from. I don't think he's playing games.
He just may not be ready yet. Yeah.
Yeah, he may just not be ready to commit to a full-on something or other. I think he's interested in you. Let's put it this way. He's keeping his eye on you because it's with 8 of Wands. So it's like he wants things to move forward, but he's unsure about something. Very strong individual, a very nice person, a very genuine person, but there is something going on in his energies that he's still dealing with about putting something behind him.
And you may feel a shift by like around February 13th, February 14th, around Valentine's Day, that a door can open up between you guys. But just be authentically you. That's going to help.
And they'll come out of their shell. I mean, they'll pursue it, but they're very slow moving. I mean, so slow. It was like, you know, could you tell me what my evil manager is up to? She's been after me for months. And do you know why people are evil? You know why? I'm going to tell you why, because I've dealt with people like that. I was in corporate for many years because they're so dang insecure. Yeah. They have to make other people feel little to make themselves feel big.
Yeah. And they don't have the true self-love, Elena.
They don't have any. So they're after you because there's something about you that you have that they want.
Your light. It may just be your light. Your frequency.
Your light. Maybe your smile. Maybe because people like you and they don't like her the way they like you. That's why she treats you poorly. Isn't that sick?
It's very unfortunate, but we've all experienced that.
You know what? I know we all had magical powers at one time in many, many lifetimes ago. I know we all did. And they were taken away from us because we didn't use them properly. And I thank God every day I don't have those powers because I know I would have good intentions with them, but I know I'd be putting people like that in the trash can. You know, I'd just be like, you know what I mean? And dropping them in the closet door.
You go to Elena's office and there's like a couple of people in the back tied up in a trash can.
Another bunch of frogs jumping around.
Elena's doing that to people. That's not nice.
I would abuse it. I really would, because I don't like hearing stuff like that. But I know when people treat you that way, it's because you have something they want and they can't have it because they're not authentic.
You guys have to realize how big your aura is. Remember during the pandemic, 6 feet apart? Well, that's the auric field. And sometimes people have such big auras that they walk into a room and you ever feel like Tupac, like all eyes on you? Well, sometimes some people get so jealous, but it's not of what you're thinking of, what you're wearing, or if you're a curvaceous woman or a, tall, handsome guy. It could be just your aura, you guys.
Your essence.
Yeah.
You have an inner light and they don't have it. And they see maybe that other people like you, like they want to be liked, but they can't attract it.
You'd be surprised. The jealousy sometimes is in the spiritual realm.
It's horrifying. You know, it's like they need to transmute their attitudes into something new.
Mm-hmm.
Elena, friends of mine lost their baby girl after she was born 2 years ago. Do you more children for them? She's a July Leo. Of course. Why not?
July Leo. Yeah.
You know, I believe that when two people make love, you guys want to hear this? I gave somebody a reading. They have their.
I was talking about making love. I want to hear that.
It's a great story. This is a great. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
And she said her daughter couldn't get pregnant, and they tried and they tried and they tried. And I said, you know what? Have them make love on a full moon. She reached out 9 months later, and they said they just had a granddaughter or a grandson or something like that. And it would make love under a full moon. Make love, not sex, love.
Ooh.
That's when the seed is planted.
Ooh. Make love,
Love.
not sex.
Big difference between sex and love.
There's a huge difference. And I have 4 sons.
You must have been doing
So,
something right.
I love
Rico Suave over here. So
make love.
I
But
had a
but I like that message, and you're so right about that, but also don't feel the pressure of trying. Like, just be and stay in that heart, and like you said, when it is making love and there's no pressure, it will happen. But the full
listen.
moon is a good idea.
No, really, they can have another baby. They just need to make love on a full moon. I'm telling you guys, it works every time. Elena, I had a smear campaign ran on me by my ex's new wife. Oh, me too. I had that done to me a long time ago. Could you tell me if things will start looking up energetically? You want to know what you need to do? You need to take that energy that this person's sending your way, catch it, and send it back. Command it to go back to where it came from. It
Yeah.
will.
Be
If
like,
they're
"This is not my energy. This belongs to you."
yeah, and it's something that I was taught a long time ago, and it worked. You just take bad energy, I command it to go back to where it came from, and they feel it immediately, and it will stop because they'll start to just they're going to start to self-destruct.
You guys remember this. Your finger is the magic wand, and your words are manifesting, co creating reality. So think and speak positively about yourself to yourself. Even when you write, do some automatic writing. You don't have to have a topic, just start writing. But you've got to think more positive. The negative thoughts, cut them off here. Don't let them get dispensed and come out the boca.
But I really was taught that a long time ago that
Oh,
when
that's great. I love that.
people are horrible, you command that energy to go back to where it came from. It cannot harm you.
Yeah.
Because you are your own entity and you're surrounded by your own ancestors, spirit guides. But when you command bad energy being sent to you or done to you, you take charge of it and you command it to go back to where it came from.
Don't you wish, Elena, that people could see sometimes with the spiritual eyes? You have a team of people. Like right now behind us, Elena and I have got a team of guardian angels and ancestors behind us supporting us. And you guys got to start to envision your team. Speak lovingly with gratitude. Thank your grandma. Thank your grandpa, your mom, your dad. Thank Archangel Michael. You know what I mean? Like we really have to imagine and understand that you are definitely not alone.
You are not alone. None of us are alone. And but we have to do the work. So we have to learn that we're very powerful. All of you are very powerful. And that's why I talk to all of you about your own words, your thoughts. But I understand the smear campaign because it was done to me a long, long, long time ago. And it was devastating. But my mother was still alive then. So, she taught me how to command that energy to go back to where it came from.
You
And
know
it
what?
doesn't matter.
I was going to say, that actually happened to me in 8th grade. A friend of mine sort of betrayed me and said I said something about this girl, and then all this group of friends stopped being my friends. So I just started hanging out with some of my other friends because I always was friends with like all different groups. And so I was like, oh, okay, you all want to act a fool, and I'm just rocking over here. No sweat.
But in today's world, it's really vicious because we have social media now and it really can ruin lives. And it makes me that's why I said it's a good thing I don't have those kind of powers because there'd be a lot of toads walking on this planet. So I really would. You guys would see somebody in a car driving, they would turn into a giant toad. But honestly, people, send any negative energy back to where it came from. Don't let it affect you. Stay in your own light and love. Understand that there's something wrong with them. Throw compassion with it.
Have compassion for them, exactly. That they've got that hatred in their heart. They don't have a flesh heart. They have a hard, stony heart.
What's a smear campaign? Shouldn't we command it to go back to source to transmute into positive energy and then send it back to sender and then do our work? No. Because you have to take charge of the energy being sent to you. When people are sending you bad energy, let's say you're going to school or work and somebody's after you because they're jealous, they don't like you, this or that. You don't get mad. You don't get angry. You just think to yourself, I command this bad energy to go back to where it came from. And you send it with love and compassion and you surround yourself in a bubble and let them deal with it. It's not your problem. But people like to send mean, negative energy. Send it to source. Well, if source was to take everybody's negative energy I don't know, but you guys, do you understand that this is a vehicle, like this is your vehicle, and our soul is here to learn and grow, and that your
It's
vehicle
just
on this
precise. It's a
outside,
physical avatar body.
yeah,
You're not
it's
this
real.
skin and this. You're a soul.
You have so much power inside of here. And yes, we should always send love and compassion, but we have to take charge of the energies being sent our way because the world has gone mad. The world is getting worse, and you have to learn to protect yourself, people. Don't
Energetically, you do. And
energetic.
remember, you have the authority. You are not victims in the 3D or the 5D. You've got the power for real. You really do.
All right, let's move on to something a little more. I just want all of you to be happy, and it makes me so angry when I see people being treated unjustly. I dealt with my share, though. You can show the middle finger with a lot of force, and you can also do it even if they don't see it, and it also releases negative energy. I agree with you. I'm always doing this.
Oh my gosh.
I do. I'm being honest. I mean, when somebody really is mean to me for no reason, I do this behind them and I just walk away. You know what I mean? It was like,
I can't remember the last time I put up the middle finger. That's funny.
you know what? In all reality, I'm one of you. We're all alike. We all have our good days, but I try to stay in the light. I really do surround myself with good people. I find more humor and laughter in things and people's behavior. And for people who's going through something, it breaks my heart because people can be mean.
You know
Mean
what? I
can
want to say this
suck.
too. I'll say this: the one thing that I've noticed, the more that I think and think positively and vibrate from a heart chakra, I have been in a place where, since, coming back from my NDE, I have really noticed where I'm not even getting the negative energies and negative people coming around me.
Yeah, you really do get in that energy, but I understand where these people are coming from because I work
Oh,
for
of course I do too. Yeah. Oh,
and
listen, I've been betrayed.
you
I've been betrayed by many, especially since 2020.
Yep. So I get where you're at, but you just surround yourself in the light and you just tell the energy to come back from where it came from. As far as people treating you mean, it's because you have something they want that they can't have. And I'm not saying that everybody's better than everybody, but it's your energy, it's your aura, it's your essence.
It's unseen. It can really be unseen,
It's sad.
And listen, what people say about you is none of your business. Don't sweat that stuff. Like, please.
How
They
many
don't
of
know
you?
you. They don't know you.
It comes
You know
from
me.
insecurity. Absolutely. It really does. But you know what? We're all bigger and better than that. Who cares? I don't care what people think about me.
I want to ask them, did you guys have a nice weekend with this Libra moon? Did you do anything creative? Did you go outside, Sagittarius season? I know it's cold, Chicago, the whole East Coast is cold, but I hope you guys are.
Right on, Sea Turtle. Sea Turtle says, when we raise our frequency, they start dropping away like flies. Amen.
That's what I'm saying, Sea Turtle. Exactly.
Amen.
Yeah, Sea Turtle. I love your name, Sea Turtle. Okay, can I say something to Sea Turtle? So in Native American astrology, I am a turtle and a bear.
Really?
Chinese, I'm a double metal dog, but Native American, I'm a turtle and a bear.
Well, how can that be, a turtle and a bear?
Those are my totem animals. Yeah.
How do you find that out?
Oh my gosh. I was at a festival at one time, and this was way back in the 90s. And this was when I was with that Libra girlfriend. But I just, went and I got this like little reading, and they were like, yeah, you're a turtle and a bear. I'm sure you can find it now on the Google or the YouTube or something.
Well, okay, I'll look that one up. Anyway, I think I'm the white wolf.
Oh.
The white wolf represents purity. It's
called like the owl. My wife's connected to the owl.
What's that?
The owls are dope.
Yeah.
Like the totem animal and stuff.
Well, you know what? Searching now, we've all been betrayed by an ex. We've been betrayed by a parent, an ex, a sibling, a cousin, a friend. But you know what? That's part of life. And we grow and we evolve and we become a bigger and better person.
But I want you guys to have a different perspective. Think about these people. You have soul contracts with them. What they did to you was to help you really awaken to your higher self and who you are and on your destined path. So in some ways, forgive them and thank them. Thank you for teaching me this lesson so that I could become the best version of myself.
I agree. I agree. and I will never go back.
Exactly. Oh, listen, I had a Leo woman break little poor Eric's heart one time.
Leos are very good at that. And I don't think that, you know what I noticed about Leos back in my single days? I think they're very charming, like male or female. Okay.
Very charming.
They just have an essence about them. They just have this charisma, this charm, and they're very easy to fall in love with because they just have it. And so, you know, even though they may be playing with you like a cat and mouse game, people fall easily for a Leo. And the Leo didn't mean to do it. It's just, that's just how they are. And then all of a sudden, somebody gets hurt. And it's
Well, listen, some of it was my fault because my first intuition was not to get with her. But what happened was she asked, we went on a double date with my friend and you know, and I don't want to say, and another girl, but she asked me for a second date. And I was just like, ooh, okay, a woman who knows what she wants. And so I went for the bait and I was like, yeah, we'll go out a second time. But my intuition at first was like, one and done, that's it. So I did not listen to my intuition. And then 8 months later, oh my God. Yeah. So there you go.
This is Uranus in Taurus wrapping up for me.
Yes, it is at 28 degrees. And guess what? Hopefully you have integrated these lessons for the last 7 years, that you are a little less stubborn, that you realize the power and the activation of your throat chakra, that you really think about your self-worth and how much you increase it, and your values and what are the possessions you need, right? You don't want to always get over materialistic. We all know we want things, but what do you need? We need the food, clothing, shelter. We need relationships. We need love. We need kindness. But focus on that, and also realize, Taurus energy, you are so spiritual, so sensual, but you have a sixth sense. And that's what Uranus has been activating in Taurus the last 7 years.
Interesting. Some of these stuff is interesting. It's 10 degrees in West Virginia.
Oh, it's cold on these. I know.
And then somebody said that we're told they were the white wolf. That's what I purity. And can you be protected if living in same house with one who tells stories not happen and may also threaten one's life with these stories?
Oh, gosh.
So basically, you're living with a sociopath.
Yeah, you can be protected, but you need to do some work. And if you can change or move, maybe it may be time. But yeah, sometimes you guys, we can get in toxic relationships and situations, and you read the signs. And if it's time to go, it's time to go.
Maybe a parent too they're living with or something.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not really tied to anybody, you guys. We are pure. We brought into this world.
Born alone, die alone.
Man, I don't know.
Listen, I do readings with clients every day. I've had some people, like, I had to move out at 15.
Black Fox, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, I just got to read this.
Okay.
Black Fox wrote, it's funny how no one's animal totem poles are like a snail, rat, or snake. They are always a lion, bear, or eagle. That's because Indians were all about, I don't know, a higher way with animals. Buffalo, horse, bear, owl, eagle.
Yeah, it's just a different, you know, I mean, it's certain animals. It is. I mean, the thing about the Chinese zodiac, all those animals are real. Hence, the dragon is real.
The dragon and the tiger are, I think, the opposites on the.
Oh, are they? See, I forget the opposites. I know the opposite to dog is actually dragon.
Yeah, the dragon and the tiger. And actually, the tiger was said that it can kill the dragon because it was a saber-toothed tiger and its claws were, what, a foot long? I don't know, something like that. I read something really weird about that. Not that a tiger, I think the dragon would probably win with its fiery breath, but I mean, let's face it.
Oh my God.
On fire.
But I really want people to really see that things happen for them, not to them.
Right.
Change your perspective, you guys, always.
Yes. And, you know, we have to
really live with a smile.
Have you ever heard, and I know you guys hear me say this if you watch me, I always say, trust in the flow. Go with the flow. Go with, meaning when something happens to you, like Eric says, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Yeah. Until you start to read the signs, maybe the universe doesn't want me to be here anymore. Maybe it's time for me to move on. Maybe when when things keep happening to you, it's for you. It's not against you. They're trying to show you that maybe it's
you have to read the signs. You got to read the signs.
Little pebbles at you. That's what the universe does. They throw little pebbles. Hey, hey. And then you start to get rocks. And then they just throw a boulder on you.
And then the boulder comes. Exactly.
Boulder's like, wait,
don't stay around for the boulder. Oh my gosh.
It's just so I don't know. I'm part First Nation, and there are many representations. People just read some things on Google that aren't that accurate sometimes.
That is true.
That
Well, I will tell you this. Listen, since 2020, Google has shifted. Maybe you look at DuckDuckGo, maybe you look at Brave, but there's a lot of information that has been erased. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, you guys. So you have to pay attention.
You know what? I don't know who Sea Turtle is, but boy, you're very knowledgeable. I mean, all of you are, but she just keeps throwing stuff at me, or I don't know. But yes, the Death and Tower cards, they are the best. We change somehow. See, I just said I get the Tower in my readings, and people are like, not the Tower, but it's a good card. It's a revelation to set us free. It's like a wake-up call. You know, it's like something that you built up over time to build your building, and then kaboom, but it's to set you free towards something new. Because what's the card behind the Tower? The Star. The end of difficult situations, a place of renewal, hope and faith.
But I think, Elena, too, and that's beautiful what you're saying, but it's also true that, listen, stop being victims. You're going to feel when Neptune leaves Pisces, because Neptune brought in victimhood, victimization, cancel culture, all this BS we've been dealing with since 2011. Neptune going to Aries, it's going to be about your sovereignty, your authenticity, your truth. Pluto Aquarius, Saturn, Neptune, Aries. We have got to become the presidents of our own lives. We need to become our own media. We need to connect back to Gaia, Mother Earth, talk to them trees, the mushrooms, the mycelium network. They've been here before us. For real, people.
Yeah. You know, I often think to myself, if 70, I'll go with the 75% of the population was like these people in here talking to us, of just beautiful energy, beautifully evolved.
These people
what the world would be like if 75% of the population was in this good energy about something bigger.
That's where we're headed, though. That's what the fifth dimension is about. It's a frequency shift. And that's what we can attract. And that's where we're headed.
Yeah, that's where we are headed. Exactly. Yeah. But I just wish it would happen
I'm here for it. Sign me up.
I'm present right now. Anyway, anything you guys want to talk about right now? Because right now.
Well, you know, one thing that I want people to realize, that this is super important. Please remember, January 1st is just the Gregorian calendar. The real new year is March 21st, the equinox, the astrological new year. That is when nature is speaking to things being born again and new. So the New Year's resolutions, please save them for March 21st. That's why they never last and they burn out by the 20th or the 19th of January, because January 1st, there's nothing new. That is Saturnalia, pagan holidays. Dog Star Sirius is at the top of the chart, 10th house, top of the earth at January 1st. And that's why they selected it in the dead of winter, the second week of winter. Nothing is born again. From Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, you are building so you find your own higher self. You're in your isolation, and then you get ready to launch Aries season, spring again, where things are born.
All right, I got some really good questions.
Will change your life.
I want to get these 4 questions for the move. Okay, do you all do 52 card deck readings? I don't know what a 52. Are you talking about taking out the major arcanas? Because there's 76 tarot cards.
Well, they may be talking about cardology, which is really powerful. I know people who do cardology.
I recently moved far away from my family, and now I'm remembering my childhood. I think my family has secretly been using witchcraft against me my entire life.
They could be.
How do I quietly find out if I'm right?
They could be. You'll know in your dreams and in your intuition. Ask your higher self. Journal, write about it. You probably know in your gut, your intuition. You probably already know. You said it. You know it.
What's your opinion on angel numbers? Oh, that's the universe trying to tell you something. If you keep seeing, like for the past years, I've been seeing 7-Eleven. No matter where I go, not 7-Eleven, the little mini mart, but 7-Eleven. Every time I look at a clock, it's 7-Eleven. It's like things to show up, 7-Eleven. And it's like my own spiritual awakening. But the universe contacts us, and years ago, so you see 1111, 1111, 1111. But you know, whenever we keep seeing it in synchronicities, over and over and over, the universe is trying to tell you something.
But pay attention to what you're doing at that time, how you're feeling, and what you're thinking about.
And look up the angel number, and a lot of them are the same. So just get the one that means the most to you.
But you know what, Elena? I see numbers sometimes in my dreams.
That's even more.
Yeah, it's really fascinating.
Oh, you're a 7-Eleven too? Yeah, I got another 7-11. See, I'm telling you, that's the new awakening of a new spirituality. And that means you're on the right path. 7-11 Slurpee time. That's right. And I do like my Slurpees. I haven't had one in years, though. I do
It's
like
been
them.
a long time since I've been to a 7-Eleven. There
Yes.
was one down my block when I was at the University of Maryland. I used to always go to 7-Eleven. It was fun.
So, how many of you believe that how many of you believe in reincarnation? Just say yes or no. Yes or no.
And there's no judgment. If you don't believe in it, that's fine. If you do, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm not here to judge anybody. That's not
Yeah.
my position in life.
We're not here to judge.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why. I'm just going to plant a seed for those of you who don't believe in reincarnation. Okay, so here's what I want to say to you, and only because I was taught this. If reincarnation does not exist, okay, then why are some souls evolved more than others? Why are some people so evolved and so this inner wisdom because they've learned so much from a previous lifetime?
And this is Earth school. So some people, and there's no judgment, some people are in first, second grade, and some people are 11th, 12th grade.
Yeah, reincarnation exists, and I understand the people who don't believe in it, but there's a reason you are who you are, and every lifetime that you experience and all the good that you do and all the bad that you do, it's called karma. And then you go back home and you look at the Akashic records and you go through all that, and then that's when they decide.
But let me tell you something. All you got to do is talk to little children between ages 0 and 7. They have memories and will talk about their past lives on the other side.
Do you know what? You know what? Your children. How many of you have had children and they came into this world with an attitude? Do you know
talking about different things that they did and said? When I was 3, Elena, when I was 3, I told my mother, I said, you're my second mom. She's like, oh, really? She goes, well, how was your? I said, my other mom. I said, before you, she was really nice.
And when I came into this world, I had an attitude like, you do it. Go get me that. Give me this. And my family used to call me, what are you, royalty? I still had an essence of coming into this vibration from wherever I was at, that I was above it all. I mean, I was just horrible. I was a horrible child. I was like, my mother, like, who are you? But it was the essence of where I came from. It eventually went away as I got 7, 8, 9, but my first younger years, 3, 4, 5.
First 7 years, powerful, yeah.
Ooh, and people experience this with their children. These children come in and they're like, where did this child pick this up? Where's my?
I've seen it. I could testify. 4 sons. Oh, I've seen some stuff.
Yeah,
and you're like, really? And kids will say some stuff to you that blows your mind.
It really does, especially when they're really young, and you're just like listening to them, like, but they're bringing it over from a previous life, and it stays with them.
Keep them creative, you guys. Don't rush them to school. Let them stay in their creativity, their imagination. That is real high genius energy.
No, Lady Luna Rose, your son was not being haunted. He probably was in a civil war or something of that. And that's why he talked about the war and being in the forest.
Oh, really? Is that? Yeah. I'm telling you, they can have some serious past life memories. And I've even seen stories where the parents go and research what the kid is saying, and you can even find things, and you're like, oh my God, this is what they were talking about. It's wild.
And no, you don't get reincarnated as the same sign or the same sex. And the reason why is because you're born into a certain energy that you have lessons to learn from. You have karmic ties to pay.
And I want to tell people too, if you are born with a Scorpio Sun Moon rising, you are literally here to break generational curses. When you have the Aquarius energy, you are also here to pay off karmic debt. And the 3 most karmic signs are Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces, because they have 2 rulers, the traditional and the modern. Scorpio, Mars, Pluto. Aquarius, Saturn, Uranus. Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune.
I like Sophie's question. What if you don't want to be reincarnated again? Hey, girl, I'm on your bus. That's why
I'm not coming back, Sophie. But I'm going to tell you this. Some have said that we are out of the reincarnation loop because it was a Saturn moon matrix. We live in a Saturnian matrix bubble. And I think that reincarnation loop may be over. If you notice, if you're around anybody 13 and younger, the Alpha and the Beta generation, these Pluto Aquarius are the Betas. The Alpha was the end of the Pluto Capricorn, but 13 and young, it's their first time here.
No, it might be the
new souls coming.
Yeah, but the only way to not be reincarnated in this incarnation, the 3D, is by making sure that everything you do it in the purest form possible. So you only create good karma and you pay back the bad that you've already created on you.
Authenticity, love, gratitude, joy, 4 highest frequencies.
And be genuine. Don't ever put a facade on to appease other people. Be your true essence of light.
That's right. You see Elana and I, we as real as they come.
I want all of you to be on our cruise. We're giving away a cruise next week for 40 hours.
I've never been on a cruise. I want to go.
I'm telling you, my spouse buys those lottery tickets once a week. And if I ever hit it, I'm taking all these people in this room right here on a cruise. We're going on the Stars and Cards.
Stars and Cards Lounge cruise. Oh my God, that would be so much fun.
I'm going to take all of you. I'm going to look at all my subscribers when, and I'm going to say, do you want to go on the cruise? 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 Because I'm telling you, good things happen to good people, and you never know.
I like that.
Yeah, and I'll make sure it's not during hurricane season, so or retrograde. You know, before I travel, I always look when the retrogrades are.
Yeah, well, in 2026, I forgot the exact dates, but you know, we have 3. I think we've got February, July, and October.
I already booked a trip for February, and I thought it's right on my birthday, the beginning. But I thought when I book a trip, I always look at the dates, like when is retrograde, when's the eclipses. I don't go anywhere near there. I really do plan my vacations around that.
Well, you know, we're gonna have the Pisces Virgo eclipse. We got the end of February and early March.
I'll be home safe.
We're gonna have another, another eclipse energy coming, and they're gonna be closer to. I think 4 and 3 degrees of the Pisces North Node, Virgo South Node. So
we'll be okay.
Oh yeah. And just remember, you guys, this is the time. Pisces is the spiritual mental health. Virgo is the physical and nutritional health, your body. And so we really need to be focused. And I got this download the other day, and no judgment on anybody else, but for me, going into the universal 1 year, I have decided I am going to, Elana, stop eating meat. I'm going to take a break, and I'll listen to my body. If my body says you can go back and eating meat, then maybe I will. I mean, I don't eat much meat now. I only do beef.
I have beliefs on that, and it's my own, everybody's personal opinion. I think that you have to listen to what feels right for you. We're all on different.
Everybody's different. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just for me. I'm not saying anything to anybody, but also I don't like the heaviness and the density. I want to be and feel lighter. I am lighter because I've already lost a ton of weight, but I mean, feeling energetically lighter.
Okay. So Isabella has a good thing. Yeah. I believe we reincarnated each time being a better person. Well, we're all given the opportunity.
Maybe, Isabella, that's not always true.
Because remember, we have free will and choices. Let's go ahead and look at Epstein, and let's look at other people that was given power, and
we don't need to say all the names, but you know who.
Did they do the right thing with it, or did they let their ego and their desires and their corruption take over, because they just created a whole shitload of bad karma?
You know what, Elana, it's so funny that you're saying that, because I want you guys to realize this, because some people can be overly idealistic and naive. I just want to say this. You guys, you may not be aware, and sometimes you can't fathom. There is, and I'm not talking about Satan or the devil, there is pure evil on this physical plane. Pure. And don't think that there's not for a second. When you hear about these stories of monstrosity, especially against the children, that's pure evil.
And we're not going.
Nothing's more pure than a child.
I'm not going to say nothing more, because I could really do some damage here.
I know. She'll go on a rant that y'all not ready for.
I'll keep my mouth shut. All right. We're going to, I think, close this session out, because we really just want to connect with you guys more often. And every time we come on, we're going to have some new conversations. And I want you all to trust yourselves, listen to your intuition. If something doesn't feel right to you, please follow it. That's my advice to all of you. Yeah, don't let people destroy your own bubble of light. And that's another thing. Just send it back to where it came from, and do not even feed it. Don't feed it.
Yeah. But I want you guys, listen, seriously, Friday, watch our show tomorrow. A lot of good stuff and helpful information. But I want you guys to truly get this. With this Sagittarius new moon, the last new moon of the year, Sagittarius is the 9th sign. This is a universal 9 year. And we have an opportunity to literally quantum leap into a new version and new reality of ourselves, to our highest self. This is the time to be more positive, more optimistic. Allow the joy to come in. Even when you're feeling sad, shake that off, move, do something creative, honor your heart chakra. Sometimes you just got to laugh, giggle, color, do certain things, connect to nature. I know it's cold out there, but connect to nature, but really, really feel that all good things are coming to you and are for you. And sometimes some of us got to fake it till we make it. Listen, life is hard.
It is. And for those people who are going through any type of injuries or sickness, please do not. I'm so sick and tired. I feel like I'm dying. It's almost over. I'm not going to get any better, because you're creating it. Start saying, I'm going to get better. I'm going to be okay. Everything is
healed.
I am healing. And so you're creating it, because I really do see a change in people when they change their energy. And so you who going through something, start spreading your energy around you.
Yeah. No, for real. I've been going through a lot with health, and I've really changed that perspective, right? My ankle is feeling better and it's healed. My elbow is getting better and healed. And it's like, you guys, maybe you've heard me on the show say it. I've had 13 surgeries. That's no joke. Plus I was on the other side. I was in coma for 40 days. I am a living testimony, and I'm telling you, you got to build it up with positivity and being optimistic.
Yeah, and believe you're healthy. I mean, until you have something growing out of your side or something, have to get it checked out. But you know what? If I ran to the doctor for everything I found on my body, I would be a hypochondriac and be on 20 different drugs. But then all of a sudden it goes away. It's like, I don't get excited anymore. I just keep saying, you know what? I'll be fine. And we all got to start to do this.
Yes.
And that's terrible. You could then go to the doctor and they'll take care of it, but you are capable of healing yourselves.
And don't deny God, Mother Earth. Get some of those herbs. Get the ashwagandha, get the sea moss, get the burdock root, get the mugwort, get the wormwort. Really get the silage. Really, you have to realize that God put everything on this planet for us to be healed. And we mentally, we can heal ourselves. Sound frequencies, colors, copper. There's so much out there.
Yep. It was here way before we were. So, we're talking back in ancient times. This is what they used, and they healed themselves. This is what, there were witch
those old church bells? Those were healing centers. That's why they're all broken all over the world.
So you guys, we want to thank you for being here today. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll give them a couple more minutes. They may have some more any more questions.
Somebody's happy they caught the live. Hey, Earth to Cosmic Kitty.
Oh, that's a great name. Can I say something? You guys have, oh my God, Sea Turtle and Earth to Cosmic Kitty. Some of you guys, I love the names. I love the names.
Did you guys come up with these names on your own, or did you just think about it for a while?
I love it.
Huh? Well, Searchlight Tarot came to me. You want to know, you guys?
That's a great story. Tell them.
Everything came to me. It was just kind of like the universe was saying, here, it's time. So before I even get to how I ended up here, so I finally made the decision. Okay, I'll do it. From a dream, and all my friends bugging me to open my YouTube channel. So you guys, I had this picture next to my bed, and it said, "When you see a sign from heaven." And I was looking at the sign, and I was like, well, if I'm going to do this YouTube thing, what is my channel name going to be? My phone went off next to me, and it said Searchlight. Now, there's a Searchlight, Nevada, but right at the time, I looked at the picture. I said, well, what is my name going to be? And my phone went off, and it said Searchlight. And I was like, Searchlight Tarot? And then the phone stopped ringing. And I looked up, when you see a sign from heaven.
That gave me chills. I love that.
Tarot. You guys, it's really weird.
That's I love that though.
That's when things start to align and you're on the right path. Everything works with you, not against you.
I love that. It's so great. And I just want to send you guys a big, warm, spiritual hug. Remember, I want you to really move into this energy. Christmas is going to be a Pisces moon. It's going to be magical. Play music, have fun, dance, celebrate, and stay.
Lately, all the Christmas songs.
Stay in gratitude. I love Christmas music.
I know. I'd love to put a song in everybody's head right now, but they would always be mad at me, and they would never talk to me again. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. You guys are all going to be mad at me for 3 days because it's going to be in your head.
I like. But it's so funny. My 16-year-old, he loves Christmas music, and he was like, Dad, let's put up the tree. I was like, before Thanksgiving? He's like, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, he was just hyped up this year. And I sometimes hear him singing Christmas songs in the shower. It cracks me up.
I love
Christmas
it.
music is fun. Embrace it.
I want you guys to go to the grocery store tomorrow and I'll start singing down the aisle. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
I like that. I like that. And do that while you're watching the Stars and Cards Lounge.
I drive my family nuts.
But seriously, I want you guys to go to on Big E Astrology on YouTube, go to my live section and watch the Sagittarius new moon video. It will break down everything for you. And I know you're really going to love it. And I went through all 12 rising signs.
And our episode tomorrow, check it out. It's a lot.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's a goodie. It's a goodie. And and that's the thing. Elana and I, when you guys hear us laughing and this, like, all of this is just authentically us. Like, we crack each other up and we just like, it's not even planned. Like, we just, like she said, we're in the flow, and that's where you see the magic. You know what I mean?
That's why you're all going on our cruise. Eric,
everybody comes on the cruise.
Go on that cruise with us.
Oh, wait. Let me ask you this, and you guys can put in the chat. Where would you want to go?
Oh, I want to go on the Caribbean.
I love. You know what I love about that? Because on my honeymoon, I went to Dominican Republic for my honeymoon. But I will tell you, in the Caribbean, I love the water when it's that like crystal clear
bath water,
and you can see your hand.
And starfishes on the bottom.
Starfish, yes. Oh my God, I had a starfish.
That is where we're going, first class.
Aruba.
Aruba. Okay, I'll take Aruba.
Perfect temperature. I think Aruba is between 78 and like 82, like every day.
I'm going to do it. And I hit that big number one day. You never know. Then that's where we're taking all these people. I'm going to go back and see who was in here. And we're going to look you guys up and send you a message. Are you ready?
Yeah, we can check the chat. Chat. Guys,
that's how we create. This is how I started creating my whole life when I was younger. I would do dreams and fantasies and joke like this with my friends. And everything I ever joked about, you guys, I have in my life right now. It is unbelievable. But I make fun of it. You know, like I just feel like this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to have. And I just let it go. But I always talk about it.
I'm telling you, if you step back and really look at your life, you can see what you've manifested. For example, I didn't tell my wife this, and I forgot to remind her after we got married, but my majority of my younger years, I used to always talk about, I want to have twins. I wish I was a twin. I want twins. I want to have twins. I got twins.
You got twins.
And they don't really run on either side of the family, you guys. And I got my Leo twins.
Miracles happen all the time. We just got to believe. So you guys, when I win the money, we're going on a friggin' cruise. All right.
Talk about it, girl.
Any excuses?
Honey, did anybody, you guys put in a comment real quick before we go? Where would you want to go on a cruise?
Aruba. I saw Aruba.
Aruba. Okay.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. All right.
We're tired, you guys. It's been a long weekend, a long week.
9 o'clock this morning.
It's been, this one, we were working early this morning, both of us. So
we love you
guys. This has been wonderful. Please subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend about our channel.
I got to answer Sophie's question because
Sophie. Come on, Sophie.
What does it mean when you get a ringing sound in your ear? Now, a lot of people are going to say you have that thing in your ear, but you know what? Every time I go through a cycle in my life where like my own frequency, I would have the ringing in my ears for like a year.
Well, they said each ear is different. Like one is from ancestors and one is something else, right?
But I think it's your own vibration being risen, like a frequency. And a lot of people are calling it other stuff, but I thought that, and this started about 10 years ago in my life, and then it was just gone. And then all of a sudden I'd be going through a cycle in my life and I would hear constant like, and then something would go away and I would feel like a more of a brighter vibration. It's really weird.
We're all going to get that a lot more with Uranus and Gemini, because Gemini is ears and Uranus is electricity. It's higher consciousness. It's the downloads.
And the mothership is floating by. So it's frequency. They're starting to connect to the souls that they're taking. I know you guys think I'm a bonkers, but that's what I think is happening.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot happening in the unseen that is really for our highest good and benefit, you guys.
We'll see. Let's see what 2026 holds for us. A lot of beautiful surprises. All right, you guys, we're going to close the show out because Elena's going cuckoo. I love you all. I think.
Wait. Going?
Huh?
Going?
Going.
You said going cuckoo.
I am. Oh, I'm sorry. I've gone cuckoo. Yeah, we flew over the cuckoo.
She don't been cuckoo.
And I'm proud of it.
That's right. We cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs together. Do you remember that commercial? I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You guys, we love you. Thank you for being here with us.
Bye, you guys. And happy, have a great week. Oh, so let me tell them, we don't have a date yet. We will announce it. Stay tuned. You can watch both of our channels, Stars and Cards Lounge. We are planning before the new year. We don't know the day yet. We got to check our calendars and, with our loved ones. But Elana and I are going to do an end of the year live.
Yeah, giveaways.
Okay. Before January 1st. So it's coming. We're going to do it one more for the season.
Readings and astrology charts. And I think we'll have to talk about how many we're giving away because I only have so much energy, but over time. But I gave away a reading, I think in my last live on my channel. And so it really helped him a lot. He was very grateful to it. So we'll just talk about it, him and I, but look out for that. We'll put the Christmas giveaway. And so you guys stay tuned. Have a blessed week. Stay high, vibrate high, spread your love and light.
I may give out some love. Maybe I may choose 2 or 3 people for a love reading.
Oh.
We all need love in 2026, Elana.
We sure do.
All right. All right, you guys. Enjoy and come check out the episode early tomorrow morning. Okay. Stars and Cards Lounge. Live at the lounge. Glad you guys came. Have a good night. Bye.